had to go, never had to do it.
So I'm
myself.
feeling really leery.
Okay, we're on, so, don't tell us what numbers you've been putting in that account.
Yeah, my retirement fund.
But,
Don't forget your childhood friend over here.
anyway, we,
It's
welcome this morning. Today's date is the 10th of May. It's 9:30 a.m., so we're going to have, you know what, I come down and I don't have my agenda for today, so if I could borrow someone's, thank you. The first item we have is with the auditor's office.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I will have a line item transfer. This is gonna be for, JP1. And she needs to move $2,000 from her conference to $2,000 to her postage. And this is due to the increase in juveniles and the hearings that she's having to do and the notifications that she's having to send out. So due to COVID last year, but the things that are happening now. So she has already anticipated that she's gonna need those funds for that additional mailings that she's having to do. So that's what that one is.
No, I'm sorry, was that JP1 or 3?
JP1.
Okay, all right, thanks.
And then my next item is, I know y'all are so happy and geared up for it because I am too. It is our budget calendar. I don't know if you want me to go through and read all of these off, but this kind of tells you all of the important dates for the things and activities that we do during our budget process. So the most down there at the very bottom, I did put in on our last, when the court will actually set the salary expense and allowances and adopt the budget and the tax rate. I did put the 16th or the 17th because it has to be the 15th day after the month in which the budget was prepared. So it has to be after the 15th day of September. So the 16th is on a Thursday, the 17th is on a Friday. So I kind of left that. We can certainly do it on a Friday because we could do it after the AP. Because y'all will all be here, we wouldn't have to have a special meeting, but I'll leave that, let y'all ponder over that, and you can let me know Monday.
Okay,
And we can set that for sure.
all right.
But
Any
tentatively, that is the schedule.
any questions of Melinda?
When will the letters go out that you send out?
Let's see. I'll start sending out the packets on June 11th.
Okay.
So that's normally when I send the stopping letters, and that's where yours comes.
Okay.
Yours comes in.
And those are, deadline for those is June 25th.
When to have your packet back
Yes.
is June 25th.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
I think that's a Friday to a Friday because I give y'all like 2 weeks
14 days.
to get those back.
And then another date to note is July 19th. We'll do our budget workshop with the commissioners starting at 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 20th through 23rd, we'll meet with our department hearings with our elected officials and department heads, and that'll begin at 9 a.m.
Yes. So we'll start calling people and getting them on the schedule.
Okay. So, all right, any other questions, Melinda, on the budget calendar? All right. Do you have anything else?
I don't think so. Oh, yes, I do. I have one more item. And that is gonna be, to approve an order granting discretionary exemption from the County Purchasing Act for food products and food service items for the Hale County Sheriff's Office. And, I do have that order. If you want me to read it now, or if you want me to wait and read it on Monday, I can do that.
Just read it Monday.
But we did this last year. We do still basically go through the bidding process. This just allows us to send it directly to 3 bidders, and we get those bids back, and I mean, there is a process, there is a packet, but we don't have to do all the advertising and all of that that we normally do.
And usually you don't get more than 3 bids anyway.
No, we do not. It's very difficult
Okay.
to get those. So this was something Jim researched for us last year, and it worked very well. And
Are current providers now
it
affiliated?
is affiliated
Okay.
foods,
All right.
yes.
All right, any questions of Melinda on that? All right, our next item on the agenda today is our treasurer.
Okay, Judge, I don't have anything, but I did want to say that I messaged Monica and she says we don't have a huge deposit.
Okay. It's always good to check, yeah.
Yeah, when you said that about the Bailey County, I thought, well, I'll check, never hurts.
Okay. And then, next item is, Petersburg Run and Financial Report, for April. This is the EMS report for April 2021. They had 6 billable, runs. They had, 6 dispatches, 3 transports, 3 non-transports. All of them were within the city limits of Petersburg. Their financial statement for the month, they had a total revenue of $1,642.15. They had a total expense of $7,972.07. And so year-to-date, revenue $18,921.71, and expenses $35,383.25, for a difference of a negative $16,461.54. So we'll vote on that on Monday. That concludes our agenda items for today's workshop. We'll go ahead and move over till Monday's. Melinda's looks the same, so Ida, she'll have, go ahead.
I'll just have the financial report for April, ending April, the financial statement and the affidavit to be placed in the newspaper.
Okay. The only thing I have is that EMS report. We'll vote on it. The sheriff's on here for personnel, and Jim Tyree's on here for a closed meeting pursuant to section 551.072 of the Texas Government Code regarding deliberation of purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property when deliberations in open meeting would have a detrimental effect on the position of Hale County in negotiations with a third person. So he'll talk to us in a closed meeting about something, and then if we take any action, then that will be done in an open meeting, when we go back into an open meeting. All right. Anybody have anything, any comments on Monday's agenda? If not, then